Hello everyone, welcome to Astro Predictions channel. In this video, we are going to look on Makara Rasi, Capricorn moon sign predictions for 2023 full year. So this is the Capricorn moon sign. So I'm going to discuss the predictions based on Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. These four planets, because these are the four slow-moving planets. These will be staying in a particular house more than a year. So we will be considering these four planets for generally doing predictions for a particular year based on the transits. So if we see for Makar Rasi, Capricorn, Jupiter is in your third house currently, and Saturn is in your first house. You are currently going through 7.5 years Saturn transit into your like Sade Sati we say, right? 7.5 years Saturn. So you are going through that phase, and you are going to enter the last phase of that Sade Sati. So Saturn is going to move to your second house in the month of January 2023. So this next 2.5 years is the last phase of that 7.5 years Saturn transit. And generally, this 7.5 years Saturn or Sade Sati is quite challenging in anyone's life. But one thing to consider here is yours is Capricorn moon sign, Makar Rasi, which is actually ruled by Saturn. It's its own house of Saturn, and Saturn in its own house generally, uh, nullifies. It gets nullified. The negative results gets nullified, and you know you will tend to see balanced results. You know, and Saturn moving to your second house, the last phase of the 7.5 years transit, is also like this house is Kumbha Rasi. It is also one house of Saturn. So again, like I said, it nullifies the bad results. You are not going to see very big challenges. Whatever it gives, those challenges can be, easily faced by you, and it can be resolved. It gives the strength for you to resolve those as well. So that is something which you need to know. And generally, Saturn in second house generally, concentrates on your what we call day-to-day flow, like day-to-day money flow, your wealth. What is your saving? It denotes the savings of your after your expenses, and it denotes your spouse's family, wealth coming from spouse. You know, Saturn transiting through your second house. These are the aspects that gets affected through Saturn. And Jupiter is currently in your third house, but it is going to transit into your fourth house in the month of April. So third house Jupiter, and that too, this is Jupiter's own sign, Pisces. So generally, third house indicates bravery. You will be what we call, you will be strong enough to accept any challenges, and it indicates your you know the relationship with your brother. Jupiter transiting through this house generally, strengthens the bond with your siblings, that we can say. And Jupiter moving to your fourth house, the concentration goes on to your family again. Fourth house indicates your home environment, issues under your home, family. All this comes under fourth house. And if you see the transits of Rahu and Ketu, Rahu is in your fourth house currently, and Ketu is in your 10th house. Generally, these two are like, you know, fourth house Rahu and 10th house Ketu. These are like, one creates confusion. Rahu creates confusion, cloudy, it creates cloud kind of environment in fourth house, while Ketu creates detachment, or from your 10th house. It's like you, while you tend to understand the fourth house, you tend to neglect your 10th house, something like that. You know, these are opposite poles, oscillating. The effects will be something like that. And Jupiter is going to enter into your fourth house along with Rahu from the month of April, and from the month of October end, Rahu is going to transit your third house, Ketu to your uh, ninth house. So, and third house transit of Rahu is generally considered good. It's going to give some relief um, after the month of October based on Rahu's transit. So, yeah, overall, I would say like it's an average transit. You will be facing challenges, but you should be able to overcome because, like I said, Saturn is transiting through your second house, but it's own house, and it will be like relief. The first two two and a halves, like the first 5 years of the 7.5 transit of Saturn, is generally considered tough compared to the third 2.5 years transit. So already you have completed 5 years of that, and last 2.5 years is remaining, which is going to start from January, and it's going to be less tougher compared to the last 5 years. So that's a relief, and that to Saturn in its own house, that should, like I said, it should balance the negative effects. It generally gives you the strength to resolve the issues, whatever it's going to pose to you during these 2.5 years transit. That's something I would say a relief. And Jupiter in fourth house, we can't say like it's positive or negative, but it's a it can be considered as a neutral transit. That too transiting through its friend Mars house. Aries is ruled by Mars, so it's a fiery planet, and yeah, we can expect some neutral results here as well. And yeah, that is for Capricorn moon sign, Makar Rasi 2023 predictions. Please do subscribe to Astro Predictions uh, to you know get to understand more how it is going to be based on Jupiter transit alone in a single video, or Saturn transit alone in a single video. I'm going to upload those. To get the updates of that, please do subscribe to Astro Predictions. And so, being said that, before ending the video, I would like to say that this transit prediction is only 30 to 40%, and the rest of the percentage depends on your birth chart predictions. If there are good planetary positions in your birth chart and you are going through favorable Mahadasha and Antardasha, it's going to be a complete positive year for you. So you need to consult your astrologer, or you can place comments below this video giving your details so that I can get in touch with you. And like I said, to know the precise predictions, you need to consider birth chart. So please do approach to astrologer for that. Thanks for watching this video. Signing off.